What's up, everybody? Welcome back to some more WWE Supercard. And you can tell from my previous video, that road to glory was over. So yes, people, what is gonna be next? The next People Champion Challenge pit: Brock Lesnar against Seth Rollins. Choose your side and start playing Thursday. So okay, it seems like they're gonna have the same schedule where they're gonna start Thursday, maybe end Sunday, around the half day. But yeah, from the looks of the two competitors, it's definitely hard who's gonna win because Brock Lesnar, he is merely popular, and he is the dirty current champ. Also, Seth Rollins, he is popular due to his due to his fantastic work and his performance that he does in the ring. So, and also Seth Rollins never had won an exclusive card before, as Brock has in the PCC Legendary, the very first PCC event. So we'll see how things go. And for me, in my opinion, going with Brock Lesnar seems pretty good because I am a Paul Heyman guy myself, so Brock Lesnar card wouldn't hurt to have. And Seth Rollins, he might win. Just like I said, he doesn't have an exclusive card, and he is doing a fantastic job right now, and he is like very popular. So I do see him winning as well. Now that being said, if Brock Lesnar is winning, I would be jealous from those who are in the top 5. Those who do get the PCC Brock Lesnar. But if Seth Rollins is winning, I won't be that much jelly, just because it's just the Seth Rollins, not the Brock Lesnar, the beast incarnate. Because that's the first People Champion. Like when I seen that Brock Lesnar card, I totally wanted the Pro, but then I found that there was no chance I couldn't, just because the first PCC was kind of a competition between Mokai and somebody else. I forgot who was it, but it was between them two. They were like going at it to see who does get in, and I believe Mokai did win the Brock Lesnar just by a little bit of points. I think if you guys have the score, it's just so close. So this is what I think I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna go for Brock Lesnar for my guess of not. I'm still not looking at the awards yet. So yeah, leave down in the comments below, who do you guys go for between Brock and Seth Rollins? Like just from their perspective, who cares about the rewards? As we'll do that later after I do the rewards review for the PCC. But for now, I'm going for Lesnar, just because it is Brock Lesnar, and hopefully we do get to see some other Survivor cards of him. But then again, I don't think they'll have it, because then Seth Rollins would need to have a Survivor card as well. So I'm thinking we might see some other different Survivor cards. Who knows if they might bring a Rusev card, maybe a Rusev John Cena Survivor cards. Who knows? Because they are facing that fast lane, and both of them don't have a Survivor card as of right now. So yeah, like I said, if Brock Lesnar is the guy that's gonna be winning, then I would sure like to hit the rank 65 or better. But if Seth Rollins is the guy that's like taking the landslide of winning that one, then I would definitely go to the rank 851, or I forgot what rank is it, but I know it's rank 851 to the thousands, where you get a single Survivor card. So yeah, that's gonna be my goal. If it all depends on the winner this time, because if I'm gonna actually get Seth Rollins the PCC Survivor card, it's not gonna pretty much help me. And I know it's Seth Rollins, but I would rather have Brock Lesnar as a PCC Survivor card than Seth Rollins. But yeah, if Seth Rollins is just winning, I'm gonna just go for the single Survivor card, because going for the single PCC Survivor Edition card wouldn't help me as much. But like I said, if Brock's winning, I would like to get him just for a collection. Just to have him my champ whenever I could want to. Just because I do tend to do that sometimes with my with the PCC legendary Brock Lesnar. I do put him as champ. There are sometimes whenever I feel like it. So it'll be good to have that other Brock just to have him as a champ for my avatar. So we're gonna get one card here, and it's gonna be the middle one. Oh yeah, and let's talk about some of my greatest pulls right now. Yesterday, um, there was a survivor pool. So let me go down here, waiting on network to start to pop out more lately. And of course, this thing is about to leave in 3 hours, so we might get the PCC rewards card. So with that being said, I'm probably gonna do 3 videos today. Maybe one that's one is gonna be this one. The second one might be the reviews for the PCC rewards if it does get dropped out. And final and lastly, if my King of the Ring happens to, if I happen to end at the finals or the champions, then the King of the rewards might be dropped tomorrow. But if I end up in the semifinals, then I might end up today. So who knows? So yes, people, look at it. It is a 5-time WCW champ, Booker T. Now can you dig that, sucker? So yes, people, yesterday my survivor pool was Booker T. I mean, survivor singles ain't not that much special no more, just because when it comes to my King of the Ring team or exhibition team, there's no need for extra survivor cards just because I do have a beast team with the 4 Road to Glory. But now, coming to Road to Glory events, I am gonna need them because I do need to improve the Road to Glory team, which carries about 60 superstars. So yeah, I do need 16 strong cards that could, lead me into a successful event. So yeah, that was like one of my survivor latest pools. The Batistas fully combined but not fully trained. And we have the rest of these fellas here, the Dean Ambrose, the Sheamus, of course. So let's head back here and let's head into the King of the Ring. Let's see how we doing. So, as of last night, I went to sleep, woke up this morning, didn't like the results that I see just because I was in first place yesterday. And we'll see what happens. As basically last night I went to sleep before after I faced Book Lao before going against Steven, because I know he was gonna be a kind of those guys that could possibly beat me, because he did beat me excuse me, he did give me my first loss, I do believe. Yeah, I know his team is nothing threatening, but he did manage to beat my team in a time that I wasn't active, I guess. Let's check it out. Look, where's Steven? Yeah, he gave my first loss. You guys can see my Italians all the way in yellow, as well as my other 2 cards. So yeah, the only one that's really threatening is Rob 316, who has the Roman Reigns, a Survivor Single Sting, and a Survivor Pro AJ Lee. And what's pretty funny, that has been the same matchup every game, all the 3 games that we face each other. There has been no tag team yet, so going into the contenders bracket, I'm not gonna know what the tag team gonna be. But the good thing is I don't face them on the quarterfinals, so I could still have a chance to maybe peek at what his tag team gonna be, when he faces the guy in the quarterfinals. So yeah, with that being said, I want to sleep against Steven. I couldn't have a chance to energize against Rob 316 because I was still sleeping. And when I woke up against me, I was like, what? No way that I just lost this one. I check it, And yes, I did. If only I had the good tag team there, I probably could have won that one. But I like to use the common tag team because I don't like to, go through all that crazy stuff to get energies, and that makes it much easier for me. So let's check out the standings, and I am currently in first place. Well, second place. I don't know why it's the reason why, when I'm tied so many in first place, it always puts me in the bottom instead of the top. I usually thought it would go by, by the A, B, C, D alphabetical order, but it doesn't because P does come before R. So yeah, I don't get why this guy's still on top of me. But yeah, I know that guy's gonna maintain first place, so there's no way I'm gonna try to get first place. But the bad thing is there's no other threads other than Rob 316, I believe. So as I finish, I'm gonna finish up the video here, and before I forget on my next video, if you guys would drop down in the comments below. Also, if you guys would like to receive a shout out later on today on my third video when I get the King of the Ring results, either today or tomorrow, please in the comment below put your guess of the two superstars or two divas. You have two options. If you guys win, you guys will be guaranteed to get a shout out on the next video where I show my King of the Ring results. But if you guys also like to mention your supercard name, your supercard username, also put it down in the comments below, as I will mention your supercard name and your YouTube name, so you guys will get basically a double shout out just for winning the single shout out game where you actually could guess my King of the Ring rewards. So make sure to drop down in the comments below. And as that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.